Um, so somebody said they was making what, 30 a week or 30 cents a week? $30 a week? What was you making? I mean, for the most part, most people that work in jail probably are the ones that need to, like in my case, do something to pass the time. And then also is you working to make money so you don't have to call your family members and ask them for too much. You know what I'm saying? If you're working in there, you could, you know, a little money you make it every week, you know, in commissary. I mean, for working, you know, you could get a few things in commissary, even though you ain't working for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Do I got the Dolo joints and tank tops? Yep, I sure do. You can hit me up at Real Choke No Joke or on my website. Hit me up on my website or Instagram, Choke No Joke Apparel. DM me and tell me what you want. Any color you want, I got you. Tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatsuits, got you. Just hit me up. All right. That's right, Sandy. Yankee blue and white, sure do. I got that. All you gotta do is hit me up, Dipset Forever. You know, right on my website or on Instagram. All right, or email me, chokenojoke@gmail.com. All right. Um, yes, I can, Angel. I sure can. I damn sure can, my love. You know what I mean? Oh, Darius said he was getting 32 cents. Yeah, I mean the money definitely is nothing, but I mean you figure, you know, you make a few dollars a day, you know, you could buy a couple of bags of chips and toothpaste, this, that, and other. But ain't nobody trying to go to jail anyway, so that's irrelevant. But for those people in jail, this is what I accounted, right? So as I'm going, I see these dudes and I notice that they inmates, right? So I think it'll be let me see. Girl, I know it's been since he went away and left you so sad. You cry every day. Let me kiss your lips. You may say yeah. Okay, now how am I gonna do this? Let's see. What up, y'all? Boy, choke. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. What up? There we go. All right, now y'all check this out right here. The slavery is real and still exists. Check this out. Yeah, boy, show no joke. I am my morning workout. You know, and I was talking about a hood talk and deep talk. I wanted y'all to see some brothers out here with this department. Inmate Work Central. See it right there? Inmate Work Central. So these brothers right here that's out here working, right? They working, they prisoners, but they get to leave the jail to come out and work. Now, I'm gonna try to see if they let me talk to them. And I probably can't talk to the, inmates. But I'm gonna try to see if I could just ask son how much he making an hour, right? So then I want y'all out there that know about lawn care to tell me how much they should be getting paid if they was doing this in the streets. And I'm willing, how many of them had training to do lawn care before they were incarcerated. So we got a guy cutting grass. You got another guy doing the blower. And then you got the other guy with the weed whacker, the automatic weed whacker. I think that's what that is, right? While the jail person, the CEO, the correction officer, is just sitting there watching them do this, right? Now, when I was locked up, go ahead, I'm coming. When I was locked up, I worked in, house gang, suicide, in the kitchen, and I was only making like maybe 25 cents an hour or something like this. This is what you call modern day slavery. I want to know how much they getting paid an hour and how long they been, how many hours they work a day. And then I want to know y'all that's doing this professional, because look at this grass. This is just as good as any y'all that, hire Mexicans to do your lawn or any lawn company and joint. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to stroll by him. Yo, bro. Yo, how much y'all make an hour doing that? Nothing. You did that before you was locked up? See, this is what y'all call slavery, yo. Look at the work they doing. Look at all this work. How clean it is. He said they working for free. It's crazy, yo. It's like, can I ask you a question? How you doing? I do a lot of stuff, like teaching the kids and stuff. I'm filming this right here. I won't put you on camera if you don't want to, right? So I'm showing them that these guys out here are doing like professional lawn care because it looks really good. So I've been incarcerated before. I worked in the house gang and then I worked in the kitchen. And I was making maybe 25 cents an hour. So what I was telling my audience is that I want to see how much these guys are making because professionally, and I know the guy just told me zero. Why is that though? Oh, well, you wouldn't know, right? I don't make the rules. They do. At the state, they make some money, but at our facility, they don't. It's above my pay grade. Wow. Where? How much you think? Like, do you have a house, home? You own a home? How much do you pay for your lawn care? A month. I do it myself. You do it yourself? If you pay somebody, how much would you pay? Oh, easily 20, 25, 50 bucks an hour. It just depends. I got a lot of property, so. Right. Well, this is way more than your property. Yeah, this is ridiculous. So, I mean, it's probably, the average lawn care is 30 bucks an hour. 30 bucks an hour. And these guys working out free. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. All right, cool. Yo, look at this, y'all. You got one guy, two guys, 3, 4, 5, 6 out here doing professional lawn care now. Now, they don't have no experience. Yo, you can be getting $30 an hour doing this? You know y'all can be making $30 an hour doing this? Yeah. Yeah. So if you get out, you already got the experience. You know what I'm saying?
$25, $30 an hour doing the same shit, yo. All right? Same thing for you. You make $25, $30 an hour doing the same thing. You got the experience. You get out of here, go get that money, man. Get out first. You'll get out. You ain't got life. You'll get out. If they laying you out right here, you that much closer to getting out. You know what I mean? Wow. You see that, yo? It's called modern day slavery. That's what you call modern day slavery. Yeah, yo, look, they busting their ass in the sun. It's 90-something degrees out here. And they working 8-hour shifts cutting grass for a public park, which has grants and all. You know how much it would cost for this park to hire okay, they rocking over there. Okay, hey. It's joke, no joke. Now the MC got hope. I bob and weave. You can be choked tight, you broke. What the fuck? Y'all niggas want to test me. Next nigga move, a kid sniped by Wesley. Ghost like Presley, making guns like Leslie. Deal son, I fake manure, pray if you say one. You call blood stag, slugs are burning like backtrap. Feel the wrath. Oh, this badass, eating or maniac, legend like the act, you run, eat through these niggas like George, nigga boys, never run like DMC, but I jam, master shoot niggas like James, you home motherfuckers better be on y'all ways, I take your whole frat, old school if you paid. Eating walls in the house. Flagged out. Okay. I love life, man. See, this is stuff that I'll be doing. Fun stuff. Have me a good time in my Asian community over here. Doing something different, seeing something different. Learn life, y'all. Live life. Good job, ladies. Good job. Yeah. All right. Choke, no joke. Chicky choke, no joke. We will rock you. We will rock you. Yeah. So, once again, my young boys out there in these streets, even y'all in y'all 20s, 30s, get out the streets. Slavery still exists. You got dudes out here doing professional lawn work for $0. Zero. Get out the streets, man. Change your life, man. These dudes over here could be making $30 an hour, and they over here cutting a public park's grass for free. When the government, the city got all this grant money to hire all these lawn companies in the city, in the entire city, they could give a whole lawn care company, a yearly contract. But they got the inmates doing it for free. And I'm telling dudes like, yo, what y'all doing? Y'all can get 25, 30 hours. When you get out, go get a job. You already got the experience. Choke, no joke, man. I'm just dropping in and dropping jewel. I hope y'all appreciate it, man. Shout out to all my fellas out locked up right now, out here being slaves, working for free. You know, but it be being in the cell. Y'all out here getting some fresh air, you know what I mean? And some exercise. One love.
Yeah. On point, Michelle. They could give contracts out to long hairs. I know our state did that for people who have dump trucks. Choker's the mayor. You the man. Thank you. Thank you. I may run for mayor one day. It is real deep. Because now it's like when I see all these inmate trucks, sometimes you see them on the highway cleaning up the highway. So you telling me there's plenty of y'all out there that got your own sanitation companies that you would love for the city to do a contract with you for a year to clean up the highways. It's plenty of y'all with landscaping companies and lawn care companies that would love for the city to hire your company to do a park like that. You know what I'm saying? But with all the money that the city got, they rather get the inmates to go and do it for free. So what do they do with all that money that they got for landscaping for these city parks? What does the city do with? Well, they got money for that. So what do they do with the money they got for that? Do they just pay the correction officer a security fee just to watch the inmates? Because if all them niggas just break and run, he's not catching all of them. There's only one correction officer over there with like 6, 7 inmates. Y'all telling me that ain't modern day slavery? Just because they're incarcerated, you tell me they got to work for free? Completely free? They're not going to give them no commissary, no nothing like that. What they every once in a while, what y'all do, take them through McDonald's drive-through as a little gift? They get some food from outside? You got to stay out of the jail, y'all. That is real life slavery. And think about the dudes that's out there because these dudes is in the county jail. They may not even be convicted yet. You know what I'm saying? And out here working, maybe innocent. But in 2021, they are really a real life slave. It was 95 degrees today. Like I said, I know it be sitting in the cell and you rather be out here getting fresh air and what you call it. For me, I would be looking at that as a trade. If I'm going to be working out there like that, that's why I was telling them dudes, and y'all ain't get to see me talking to them off camera too. But, I told them, man, yo, if y'all out here doing this every day, 5 to 8 hours a day, learn what brand machine this is, what model it is, and then document your work hours. So when you get out, you go to a landscaping company and say, hey, I was locked up before for something, but I worked for landscaping. I put in X amount of hours with the leaf blower. I put in X amount of hours with this, That it is. I know how to work the lawn care lawn mower model M3 500. Da, 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 da. I know how to start it. I know how to fuel it. I know how to crank it up. I know how to clean it. I know how to change the bags when they get full. You walk into a company, just because you went to jail don't mean nothing. They probably ask you, what did you get locked up for? Oh, whatever. If it ain't a violent crime or nothing serious, it can be serious that they got you outside uh, working in a park where there's a whole bunch of people at. So clearly you're not a violent criminal because you wouldn't be in the class level for you to be out there working on the street with one correction officer and 6 cops. So clearly you're not in there for murder or anything violent. It's probably some drugs or something like that. But I'm telling them, yo, learn the machine models, document your hours, and use it as an experience and create a resume. So when you get out of here, you can go somewhere and make 20, 25, 30 to $50 probably off the books. You know what I'm saying? And if you're smart, like I'm telling them, you go and work and you build up your money, and then you go and buy the equipment that you used at the jail all the time. Go buy all the stuff that you use that you already know how to work. Get you a truck. Get you some business cards. Trademark your company name. Get you a LLC. Start your own lawn care company, landscaping company. Hire a few dudes. Some of the dudes you was locked up with that they knew how to do the leaf blower. Ooh, they come home, or if they home already, yo, I built the company. Yo, you want to come work with me? Yo, we did good. When we was locked up, yo, I could pay you this an hour. Whoa, 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 whoa. Boom. Recruit the next person. Recruit the next person. Now you could take a day off, you know what I'm saying, or drive the equipment over there. They work it. You get workers. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the jewels I was dropping on the inmates and stuff. When I was building with them, because the CEO was cool. He was letting me talk to them because all of them said they didn't have no experience doing it, but y'all got the experience now. You know what I'm saying? Just learn the machines, learn the model numbers, and document and write down your job duties, your job descriptions, and your job hours. And then when you get out, you just go to a company, you keep going to them, and then you're going to find a person, like I'm saying, a dude that started his own business, knew how to work the machines, went and bought the machines, got him a truck, threw him on there. Shout out to my man Black in Hampton, Virginia. My man Black did this years ago. You know what I'm saying? When niggas wasn't hustling, he was like, yo, I got to do something. He went and bought out all the equipment, got a truck. He had his trial and errors, learning it. But after a while, he had a successful landscaping business. He went from no customers to tens of customers. You know what I'm saying? And it's that easy. If you have the experience, if you've been cutting your mother grass your whole life and you've been doing it as a chore and you're good at it and you got some money, go buy the equipment, start a business. All these properties out here in the world, all you got to do is go from door to door to door to door to door to door and little cut people prices a little bit until you build your clientele up. Then you go back to a regular price. And then when you get real good, you raise your price a little bit when you build up your clientele. So your new customers, your original customers, you charge them what you charged them when you met them. But as they bring you more and more and more people, you raise your prices up, but you keep their price the same, and they, because of the references, and you upcharge the other people. That's it. So if you went to jail for something and you worked and you got a skill and you got a trade, you didn't think it was a skill or a trade. When you look back now, you got a skill or a trade. Like this guy, I was talking to them. They wasn't thinking, yo, I could be getting money for this. They think, man, these things got me out here working and out here in the heat doing this shit. I can't wait to get out of jail, man. I should have never came to jail. But if you smart, you see the brighter picture in it. Instead of me sitting in the cell watching TV with a bunch of dudes, I'm out here I'm learning how to do landscaping. And you might even be in there for like 3 months, 6 months, and got that whole trade and come out, and now you come out and now you got the job skill. When I told that dude, yo, you can make $30 an hour, I said, his face lit up like, what? He started counting how many hours he been working all these days in his head, how much money he would have made. So now I can see them when they go out there to work. Yo, dude, you do the leaf blower today. Yo, let me learn the lawnmower. Yo, let me learn that. One of them out of all of them is going to be thinking that way. You know what I'm saying? So, as we all should, but that's the type of thinking I would be thinking if I was in a position. And as I was walking, that's why I went over there and I filmed it to share that jewel, because even if they didn't get it, somebody watching this may get it. You know what I'm saying? And or somebody that know the guys that I was talking to might see it and be like, yo, y'all seen the dude talking about you. I seen you out there working. Yo, when you come home, yo, I'm gonna set up a business for you. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Right. If I knew them dudes, or if I see them again when I work out again, I'm going to tell them how to reach me when they get out. I'm going to give them all my information. And by the time they get out, if I can invest into a landscaping business, I'm going to buy the equipment. I'm going to buy me a truck, and I'm going to get these same dudes to and then I'm going to find me properties just as big as that park, because there's people out here with homes just as big as some of these parks, and give them a best price. Man, I'm telling you, man, that's a hustle I never even thought about. But just watching these dudes do it. None of these dudes got experience, and I'm looking at this whole park look like if it was a professional company. Hustle up, y'all. That's a new hustle. Landscaping. You got you let's see something real quick. So let's just say, right? If we decided, all right, straight off top, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna invest in this, right? Right now, we see right off the top, and anybody looking, you got the hand lawnmower, like they was using out there, to push one. Well, I don't know. I think you could stand on it and roll. I don't know how those which one that is. But look, you got a cheap one there for $99, and you got one where you sit down up to 1,500, and then one up to 3,000. You know, you got this one here for 400. So depending on what your budget is, and then you got the weed whacker here. Why does this keep going to some goddamn? Things just false advertising. Let's see right here. All right. All your accessories, everything you would need, right? $249 for a lawnmower, $349, $399, and they just go up and up and up. I think you probably could start a nice business for like 10 grand if depending on how many people you're gonna put down with your squad. 10 grand, get you a couple of lawnmowers, a weed whacker, a leaf blower, a little hoopty truck, some business cards, and you in business. All right. My nephew is in Atlanta right now doing it. Well, since he don't want to work for himself, why don't you start the company and have him working for you, and then I'll make him want to get his own. Y'all having hold on, y'all having a conversation over here. Let me get in on your conversation. I tried to get my friend's fiance to get his equipment and start doing landscaping. He was already working for someone else. He didn't want to do it. I was even willing to help. Well, let me tell you something, 17. You got people that's bosses that want to only be bosses, entrepreneurs, and then you got people that are workers that are comfortable being workers. They don't want the responsibility of being a boss. So you got, in that case, is something that you would be dealing with. Some people just don't want all the extra responsibility. They rather just go punch the clock as opposed to dictate to everybody and deal with finances and staff and opening and closing and trash and all types of stuff. Everybody's not built for that. But if you are a person, like for me, when I got into doing videography and producing and directing, I knew I don't want to be renting nobody's camera. So at a point, I had to buy a camera. I didn't want to be going to the studio to do editing. So I bought an editing studio. Even when I was recording my music, going to the studio became pricey. So built the studio in the crib. Everything that I needed for my production that I would have to go and rent or use or hire somebody for, from the very beginning, I purchased it. Everything that I need, if I didn't know how to work it, if I didn't know the software, I learned it. But it don't make sense. It's like renting a car every time you need to go somewhere. You can do that. But wouldn't it just make sense for you to buy your own goddamn car? right? You could rent a car every time you need to go somewhere and rent it for a week and drop it off because you ain't going nowhere for a few days. But it's more likely that you will buy a car so you can have it at your access for whenever you need it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with your the job that you do. Like if you do nails and stuff, like or you do hair, how long you gonna go keep renting that booth? At some point, you got to figure out I need to create my own um, booth. Thanks for the cash app. Um, I need to create my own salon. You know what I'm saying? Whether you have a house and you build um, another house in the back or a little shed, you put a shed back there, and you know you make that your little salon, throw your chair in there. You know, get a plumber to put a sink in there for you, and people ain't got to go into your house. You know what I'm saying? And instead of keep renting that booth that you rent from 500 to 1,500 a month, you know, go drop 1,500 to 2,500 on a shack and fix it up and make it a little like an outhouse type of thing where you can have your business in there, and then you cut out renting, and you might could put another 2 or 3 chairs in the shed that you buy, and then rent out the same space that you was paying for, and have them paying for rent for you, and you making more money on top of having your clients come to you. There's plenty of ways that you know, owning up, bossing up in your hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to, drop a little jewels, entertainment school jewels today. You know, I ain't trying to preach, but seeing them brothers out there working for free, you know, being slaves in 2021 and probably not even convicted yet. Being that they, because one of the dudes said, "Yo, I don't know when I'm getting out." Oh, brother, you're not going. You'll be getting out somewhere in the near future, because if you wasn't getting out, or you were in enough trouble to where they fear you was going to flee, or you felt you was in enough trouble where you was going to flee, you wouldn't be sitting there cutting that grass and not be trying to run away. So whatever you in there for ain't that serious for you to be trying to escape. You know what I'm saying? You know that you're not going to try to escape because whatever penalty you're about to get ain't that severe. But while you there, get knowledge, use this time to think, then use this time to educate yourself, use this time to plan your business, put your ducks in a row for when you get out, you know how you are going to financially take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So please, if you got anybody that's incarcerated now, and when you speak to them, ask them what's their plans for when they get out and they don't have none, use this as an idea to help them start thinking that they need to start thinking about what they want to do. And if you got people that that's talented, but they don't have the resources to start a business, and you create a business and employ these people, and you make money. Help them. You help them help themselves, but you benefit off of it. You know what I'm saying? Build a business. If you see your people sitting around, they got talent, and they may not can't get a job because of their track record or their criminal record, and you know that they good and reformed and good people now, and they great at what they do, you start the business, employ them, and get money. My life, reality, a spiritual journey. Thank you very much. You got a long name. We're gonna have to abbreviate you, you know. But so choke no joke, man. I just here for the entertainment school tonight. I was Professor Choke No Joke. Professor Choke No Joke here. Just here to drop some jewels on the youth. You're not gonna sell drugs all your life. You got to get smarter than that, youth. My youth, like the Jamaicans say, my youth. My youth. You must think. You learn from mistakes, youth. You get out here and you get that money. You hustle it up, youth.